Stop it, please, I beg you!
India has been making strong advances towards game development, little as they may be. Games like Unrest have proven that Indians are capable of more than just the typical hackneyed affair. Then again, many games to come out from India have been plain awful. More importantly, they've been sold for money. Money, I tell you! Let's take a look at some of the worst games to come out of India in the past decade or so. Ghajini. If Ghajini is a pale imitation of the Saudi film, which in itself is a ripoff of Christopher Nolan's Memento, then the video game is, well, it's kind of hard to describe what this is. You play as Amir Khan, who thinks he's Sanjay Singhania, who also thinks he's Bruce Lee and turns necks with a single punch. India's first true 3D PC game, not our words, Ghajini had a whopping 5 levels to explore, and with such amazing visuals, how can anyone possibly resist avenging that one girl who we barely cared about to begin with? Agony, Queen of Darkness. This one's a doozy. Agony, Queen of Darkness, starring Bollywood mom Malaika Arora Khan, was actually The Lost, created by Irrational Games. Yes, the same Irrational Games that made BioShock Infinite. In fact, it even had several former Looking Glass Studios members on board after the Thief developer had folded. After being cancelled and the rights for the game sold to FX Labs, Agony's art was remade to likely induce nightmares. From terrible animations to a god-awful promo video with Malaika Arora herself, Agony is truly something special, and honestly, we'd like to forget it as soon as possible. Krrish 3. Speaking of nightmares, we originally thought of including Doom 3, the mobile game, here, but that was little more than a running game ripoff. Krrish 3, on the other hand, is also a ripoff, that too of the side-scrolling, endless running variety. You could choose from a number of characters from the movie, and before you say, there were characters in that movie, you'll be taking off across the rooftops and construction sites to beat them in races. The world is collapsing because Vivek Oberoi is a jerk and you're all busy racing. Seems legit. RA.One. RA.One may be one of the few games to release at the end of the PlayStation 2's lifecycle. It's not good. It's not good at all. In this beat-em-up title, which we can only assume takes place in an alternate reality where fun has been outlawed, you'll play as G1 and aim to stop the evil schemes of Arjun Rampal, RA.One, because the reason Shah Rukh Khan made G1 was so he could win all his battles, right? Let's not pick apart the film now, because then we would have to address that scene where Shah Rukh Khan dressed up like Michael Jackson. Trust us, you really don't want to know. What are some of the worst games to come out of India in your opinion? Let us know in the comments as to why it's Love Story 2050, and we'll catch you next time.